Okay, now your goal is 2 hands on this. 1 hand right here. Hold that. And just keep moving this way. Okay, so Dr. Buford, we're just getting started on your right shoulder, looking at from the back to the front. Your biceps tendon's torn, so we're going to work on that first. Just wanted to show you that. What we do is we pass a stitch around the biceps like that and push it down into the joint, and then in just a minute we're going to retrieve it on the other side of the tendon. See if we can get a good hold over here. And that gives us a good loop of suture around the biceps, as you see there. Our next step is to go ahead and pass a needle through the tendon. And in order to do that, you'll see a needle come right through the middle of the tendon here, right about there. Through that needle, we pass a black wire called a super shuttle. And then we'll pull that out. So the trick here is we're going to load that black wire with one of the white suture limbs. And then we'll pull back on the black wire, which brings that suture right through, as you see there. And so now we do the same thing one more time. This time you see we come through a little bit higher. We'll pass the wire through again. We'll need a Why Not RC. And then here we'll retrieve the wire, just like we did the first time. And we'll load the white suture limb once again. Pull tight. That gives us a good hold of the biceps tendon. So the next step is to go ahead and release the biceps right at its base, right about here. Almost done with that. Okay, so now the biceps is released. And so now we're going to go ahead and take our shaver and show you this rotator cuff tear, which is right here at the top of the screen. Shaver has a little bit of suction on it, so that'll allow us to smooth out some of the rough edges and clean things up so we can do a nice repair for you. But this is where the rotator cuff's torn from the bone, right where I'm working here. Pause, please. Okay, here's the hole in the tendon right here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and place a suture anchor down right about here. So we're going to go ahead and make a little nick in the skin. We're going to place a guide down. Go ahead. And then we'll just tap this down into the bone. Okay, good. And so now we'll go ahead and unload the inserter. And then we'll pull the guide out. Now you see we've got 3 different colored sutures in the bone. Very solid. We will reach in from the right side of the screen and decide which sutures we're going to work with first. As you spread these apart and organize them a bit. So I think I'm going to start with the blue and white suture here, just like that. We're going to be suturing from the left side of the screen. So maybe hold the camera here. Here's our suturing instrument right here. I'm going to grab this tendon that needs to be reattached. There's the tip of the needle. We'll go ahead and feed that relay and retrieve it. Got it? Yeah, beautiful. And then we'll load this with that blue and white striped suture. And then here on the left side of the screen you can see where the suture comes out through the tendon, and that looks good. Okay. And so now we're going to go ahead and get the partner blue and white striped suture here. I have that organized so that I want it this way here. Okay. It looks like the next suture we're going to work with is going to be the black and white striped suture. So to get ready for that, I'm going to take out one of the strands right here, and the other strand I'm going to take out the front right here. Pause, please. Okay, we're all done here. Here's the finished repair. We can rotate the shoulder. There's our first stitch, second and third, and there's the bicep stitch. This all looks good. Everything's moving together as a unit, and we're going to be getting you back to the recovery room in just a few minutes. So good luck to you now. Bye-bye.